Welcome back to Mosh Pits. We're hunting for unicorns. We're playing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. You guys already know that, judging by the title of this video.
And judging by the massive Harry Potter face on the thumbnail.
Yeah, but I'm obligated to say it in the first minute of the video based on arbitrary rules that I made up myself.
And so that we cannot say the F word.
Yeah.
Fudge sickle.
That's YouTube's rules. That's not my rules. Okay.
Free healthcare. Oops. That's a bad word.
Yeah, that is a pretty bad word in this economy.
You sound like some kind of socialist.
Oh, God.
We're not gonna go there.
Anyway, fudge sickle.
Just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing,
Fudge
dude.
sickle and health and human services.
I had branching paths again.
What's the acronym for that? Fudge sickle.
What?
Where did you go?
I was making an acronym for whatever you just said. Fudge sickles and
health and human services.
Or if you won't put the A in there because it's Ann, then it'd just be.
That was the first time that they've alluded to his scar ever hurting him in this game.
Yeah.
Harry was rescued in the nick of
I would be.
Oh, look how handsome he
lost.
is.
and rode on his back. to
Firenze.
Firenze explained.
Like, if I decided
Damn,
that
they really focused on how buff that dude is.
He ain't got no
it's
nipples.
beautiful.
Harry realized
And then rippling muscles.
in the clearing was none other than he who must not be named.
Which is the first time they brought that name up in this game.
You can't say it! That's
Yeah,
the
you
rule!
literally just said he who must not be named.
And then they said it!
If I were a young boy,
Oh, shave, Harry.
Hagrid, you don't shave.
And drink its blood is one to be avoided.
Yeah, he's probably got a sick, wicked pube beard.
He who must not be named, and you better be on your guard. He's a dangerous foe. I've got.
Yeah, he's drinking straight mercury.
Whoa.
A whole umbrella. Oh, no.
Just a goat leg?
what the fuck? What's going on?
Music very relaxing. If you play
Oh, it's a-
tune,
That's a flute!
In fact, I remember this very tune that I used to play to my Fluffy. Try it out on this barn owl I've been looking after. He needs a good long sleep.
Am I gonna kill the barn owl? What's going on?
Put it to sleep.
Jesus Christ.
Out like a light. I wish Fluffy was as easy to send to sleep. But you'd best be getting back to your lessons now. Thanks again, Harry.
Am I supposed to know about Fluffy? If I were a child
Yes?
and I didn't like to read and I couldn't sit still through movies, so I decided that I want to learn about Harry Potter through the video game.
Doing some reading about Nicholas Flamel, the wizard.
It would not be a good experience.
No, it wouldn't.
Creator of the Sorcerer's
Sorcerer's Stone!
Supposedly, it can grant eternal life to its user.
Man,
If I were a pussy,
there may be
I'd be a tight one.
oh my God.
You know who's involved.
I was gonna go in a very, very different direction, and I'm gonna go that way right now so we can get away from this
I
experience.
don't know what kind of pussies you guys would be.
Leads to Fluffy. We have to get the stone first.
Anyway,
I suppose.
so what's one of the worst books or weirdest books you ever read in your time in high school or whatever? Middle school, high school,
Hands
whatever.
down, the worst book I've ever read is The Scarlet Letter.
Okay, that's fair.
Absolutely detest that book.
I don't remember having like a super bad time reading a book. I
had a few
remember
bad times.
To Kill a Mockingbird didn't have like my full interest, but I don't know. I'm not really a book guy.
I liked the movie a lot more than I did the book, which is unusual. Because I feel like I remember having to read that book and also watch the movie for English class in like 7th or 8th grade. Maybe later than that.
One of the
but-
weirdest books that I ever read, and this was because we were forced to read for silent sustained reading, or SSR, it was called.
Yeah, we had that too at our school.
Which was a bullshit way. Actually, that's one of the things that turned kids off to reading, and I hope like teachers understood that later on.
I still can't do anything with these.
Like
yet.
when you force a kid to read and don't really explain to them the joys
God,
of
get out
reading,
here.
you're kind of fuck reading up for them.
Yeah.
But I read this one book, And it had a really interesting front cover because it was really well painted. Like, have you ever seen sci-fi book covers from like the 60s, 70s,
dude.
80s?
Absolutely.
Like, they're very dramatic. They have that classic sci-fi domed helmet, ring things.
That's
on them.
actually, if I can interject real quick, when
Yes.
I was talking a few episodes ago about NES cover art,
Yeah.
that's actually one of the things I had in my head that it reminded me of.
It was the retro 60s or 70s version of what the future would be.
Yeah.
So like crazy looking ray guns, but it had this
Where
like
am I going?
scientist guy on
Well, you
it.
got to go find that bean portrait.
Yeah, I need to go back to the forest for that, right?
And I can't remember.
I was in the.
Oh, the third floor. That's right. That's where Fluffy is anyway, so I need to head back that way. Sorry, Dylan.
And I can't remember the name of the book, but basically it was about a dentist who gets abducted by aliens,
Okay.
and he has to go to their planet to fix a giant alien's teeth.
Wow.
And it was, but it had such like interesting book art that I, for some reason, felt compelled to finish it.
Yeah.
And I did, and I gained nothing from it.
Huh.
Except for that aliens need their teeth cleaned too.
That's a really dumb book premise.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
because our big alien chief has bad tooth.
I think that really was it. I think it was
You're
really
wrong.
their like
Oh, yeah, dude, you're
chieftain or
wrong, right?
whatever.
I don't know where all these gnats are coming from.
It was like Dr. Crenshaw and the mandibles of Mutato.
Wow.
Some shit. Like, I'm not kidding. If somebody could comment and tell me what that book name was called, that would be great.
Yeah, if anybody knows the Dylan story, because I'm curious too now. I don't think I've ever read like any especially weird books, but I know I really don't have an interest in like classic American literature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm going back now because
There's some classic literature I would like to read,
nowhere in
like
there
some
for me to
Jules
go.
Verne. Verne.
I don't even remember.
that takes me into Gryffindor Hall, right?
I'm
How do I
really
get
trying to
the third
remember all the
floor?
books I read in high school. And
I used to read a lot when I was young.
I didn't.
I think
I read a lot.
junior. It was either junior or sophomore year we read 1984, and that was good.
That actually I would like to read at least
Yeah,
once.
I've never read that one, and I would.
That one
enjoy
has its
doing that.
own unique
How do I get to the third floor?
predictions of the future.
I don't know. That's like the dinner hall, so it's not that.
Yeah, that's a great hall.
That's so
Portrait
eerie how
room, that was a
1984 essentially
secret thing.
reflects modern society today.
I could be wrong, but I think
I don't get there from the dungeon, do I? That doesn't make sense.
senior year we read that book where it's like
Oh God.
that farm animals.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Animal Farm.
Yeah.
That was
That's what it's called.
Yeah, Animal
Oh,
Farm.
That doesn't sound familiar, but
It was-
it's such a boring name.
Written
Yeah.
by Orson Welles.
Okay, yeah, that's right then.
Was that Orson Welles?
Oh, wait, or am I thinking George Orwell?
No, George Orwell wrote
84.
yeah,
Yes.
1984. So Orson Welles did War of the Worlds. Is that
Well,
correct?
yeah, but I mean, I also
Yeah.
thought
Ow.
I didn't realize that he did Animal Farm. Is what I was getting at.
This is boring. Let's
I'm
make
gonna
penis
figure
jokes
this
now.
out.
Yeah, what the fuck is? What am I doing? Where do I go?
who wrote Animal Farm? Okay,
Where are you going,
wrote Animal
Cotton
Farm?
Eye
I've already
Joe?
been here.
George Orwell.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe pause until we find where we're going.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, guys. We'll be back in a little bit, and we will be talking about something besides books.
'Cause I would think third floor would be.
Yeah, upper castle. Well, okay, we're back on the right track now. You had to go into the Gryffindor Tower and then go up to,
Upper Castle.
upper castle. Yeah. So here we are. Should have just.
There's the Bean Boys over there.
Yeah, but
Give me the Bean Boys and free my soul.
The portrait
Wolfsbane.
Thanks for the beans, Harry. We'll make There's a crow on
dude,
the
I watched an
newspaper.
episode where you were singing that the other day, and it's been stuck in my head like since
Give me
then.
the beans, boy, and free my soul. I want to get lost
In
in your
Hogwarts.
in your burrito hole
In your stinky hole.
You guys are disgusting.
and drift away.
Yeah, so I've been singing that a lot. I think you said beef in the last video.
I
You
did.
referenced it, but I just
Sometimes you want a little beef, and sometimes you want a little bean.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. This whole game is about beans, so
And there's not been enough beef.
started singing it that way, and it works. I'm assuming I've already been through all these, right?
Yeah.
I can't even go in that one anymore. It's in here. Portrait.
Yeah.
Oh,
I kind of
hello.
want a fajita beef burrito.
That sounds good, dude. I could go for some Taco Bell.
That's not where you can get a fajita beef burrito
Where do you get that from?
from, like, I don't know, Paul.
I'm sure. No, well, I guess they don't. I don't know if they have a whole lot of fajita things.
No, they do not. In fact, Taco Bell is becoming bullshit lately.
I typically avoid vegetables when I go to Taco Bell.
I need vegetables
They
so
don't
that
really
I
have
can poop properly.
Vegetables besides, well, beans really don't count. So
Lettuce and tomatoes.
yeah,
I like tomatoes a lot. Don't like lettuce.
I
like
love
lettuce
both.
is fine in certain contexts. I don't like it on my tacos or my burgers.
they did have potatoes, but then they fucked us.
Yeah, what the hell is that all about?
What is it? Oh, this upgrades your flippendo, I think, if I remember correctly.
We're 82
good is that gonna do me?
through the, whatever.
Upgrade to the knockback jinx. I
What
guess
is
that's
the
flipendo.
knockback jinx?
Mm-hmm.
What good does that do?
Oh, it might make the final boss and stuff easier.
Most things only require like one shot of those, or I don't know. Whatever. I'm done bitching.
82%. We would 100% this, but I don't think we're gonna find all the folio match-eyes
Yeah, not in
at
a
all.
reasonable amount of time, anyway.
unless we cheated. But yeah, it's not like you get anything.
Yeah.
It's not like a new game plus where anything interesting would happen.
No.
There is literally nothing interesting.
All right, so I need to take the table. Let's ride the table up. Why don't we?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Good barf inducer.
Whoa,
This is
hey.
where you raced Peeves. He's still in here, it sounds like.
Do I have to go? I have to run this whole course again?
Do
I think
you?
so. It's not a race though, so
Yeah.
No.
I hear him banging about, though.
oh my god.
This
Whoa,
sucks.
okay.
Oh, I was surprised you got back on the first
yeah,
time.
I know. You have a remarkable amount of control with your character when you're...
You might want to not use the analog stick.
Fuck off.
Boy does a lot of grunting.
That's what's going on.
All right, Gruntilda.
Oh, dude, we need to play Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
I've never played it.
That's already been my next pick for a long game when I get a chance to pick one again.
It's very collecty though. I don't know if we can collect every single thing.
Dude, I love it though. It's
That sucks because I love 100% in games. So.
yeah. I think that's one that honestly would be worth our time to 100% when we play it. Because it's not
Maybe the
hard
first
to collect
one, but
everything.
You weren't even close. That was some shit.
Yeah, that's the one that got me last time I came through here too.
Banjo-Tooie is the one I hear that's far worse in terms of collection.
Yeah, I never played much of Banjo-Tooie. Played a little bit of it, but the first game really has a special place in my heart.
It'd do for me a little bit too.
Hit doofer. Remember, don't jump all the way
What
down.
the fuck?
I also played another rare game years ago called Blast Core that I didn't realize was a rare game.
I've never heard of that one.
Blast Core, you have to be... In Blast Core, you're a bunch of robots.
Oh yeah. Oh, you take fall damage. That sucks.
Yeah.
And like some of them are like just robots that break stuff or like towns and things, or some of them are like rescue robots. I don't know. It was kind of cool.
Sounds cool.
I mean, you'd have to look at it to know what I'm speaking of.
Yeah. I've only played a handful of rare games, but I don't think I've ever played one of theirs that I haven't enjoyed.
They had a lot of them. They had a lot of good ones.
I think I've only played Donkey Kong and Killer Instinct. That might be about it for me.
Is Killer Instinct rare? I didn't realize that either.
That was rare. So was Battletoads.
Oh, well, I'll play that too.
Battletoads
one day-
was, yeah.
I will beat Battletoads
Oh, yeah.
on this
we need
channel.
to.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, they
first.
have a lot more.
I practiced really hard. This was years ago, so I'm probably not as
We
good.
need to play the new Battletoads.
There's a new one?
Yeah. Came
Yeah,
out
no,
for Xbox.
Finally
One.
made it.
Huh?
I just said we finally made it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
thank
a
God.
very lengthy hallway.
It was. Very.
What?
What do I do here?
This
What?
is
this where I started?
Yes.
Did I go through the wrong
Are
door?
we serious?
There weren't any other doors though.
Oh yeah, this is where I need to be.
We didn't even need to do any of that.
Really?
This game is
Where do
duty
we go?
butts. How do we open the door?
Is there another class or something? Quidditch?
There was a door to the charms hallway that I haven't explored yet.
What do we remember after we spoke to Hagrid?
Well, this is the end of this episode, so guess we'll try and figure that out real quick, and then we will return.
Yeah, God. Sorry, guys. Bye.